Have you ever pondered why myths weave through every heart? Why tales of dragons echo across time? Stories of Baba Yaga, of Arthur's blade, of heroes and terrors. Were they ever real? These legends hold truth, and they all sprung from Yggdrasil, a cluster of worlds held together by the roots of fate, worlds of ethereal beauty and dread beyond imagination, where heroes defy their fate and villains twist the hearts of men. A world now shrouded in forgotten truth. But I have seen it, and it was truly beautiful. I am the one burdened to watch over these worlds. I go by many names: a watcher, a world master, but you may address me as Arthur. I invite you on a journey to remind you of a world you once remembered. This story is called The Sun in Winter. Let us move to the present. The icy halls of a frozen dungeon. Roge stands before a colossal iron gate, with his companions behind him, in a desolate, icy hall. The surface is carved with the Wise King's crest, a symbol of the 10 rings that hums and pulses with a ghostly light. The laughter of the Ice King can be heard beyond the massive frozen gate. His companion Solomon, with a concerned expression, asks, "Are you ready to face what's beyond the gate?" Snow swirls like ash around him, clinging to his black hair. Haunted eyes with dark circles, a face worn by sleepless nights. Ice crystal shimmers faintly on his knuckles, flickering with that old bitter curse running through his veins. The curse of the Ice King, his father. Roge's hands grip the frozen handles, his heart pounds, and then he hesitates. Beyond this gate lies his greatest fear. But before he can push the gate open, the weight of memory pulls him under. A flashback. 8 years old Roge, starving in the icy alleys of the northern lands, black hair tangled, bruised across his frostbitten skin, knees in the snow, and his hands outstretched. He weakly calls out,
"Please, just a bite."
Footsteps splash past him. They spit, "Bastard!" Words he heard his whole life, words that cut deeper than any cold, deeper than hunger, it scars. A child born of a defiled woman. A tragic mistake. A reminder of the Ice King's curse made flesh. Let us move further into the future. Roge is older now. At the frozen halls of an ancient frozen keep, he stands before a throne of cracked ice. The Ice King emerges, stepping into the light, a towering husk of an old man drowning in madness, with soulless eyes, as he laughs, boasting of his conquests, lust and bloodshed. His laughter echoes like breaking glass.
Oh, what a useless seed I've spilled into this world.
Roge says nothing, just watches the madness dance in his father's eyes. He is consumed by the curse. He sees his own reflection in them. His stomach turns, and he runs. The scene shifts. Roge finds himself back where it all began. A broken wooden balcony, The ruins of his childhood home. The wind screams like a wailing maiden. His hair soaked in the snow. His hands are shaking. A rope in his hands. Ice on his knuckles. Frost collecting on his shivering mouth. He mutters,
I can't take it anymore. I can't stand to live in a dark and cruel world.
He tightens the rope. His eyes close.
No purpose. I have no purpose.
And then a voice breaks the silence.
There's always something to live for.
Roche's eyes open, and he turns down, and there standing in the snow, a boy with a stupidly hopeful smile. It's Al.
Al? What the hell are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. What the hell are you doing up there?
It's none of your concern. Please, just leave me alone. Al, just walk away. Pretend you didn't see anything.
Al steps forward, unyielding.
If you don't live until tomorrow, you'll never get to see the sunrise. This world is cruel. I know it well. But every tomorrow is a new possibility.
Roche then responds.
You don't understand. Al, my blood is cursed. I carry the stain of the Ice King. I'm a walking reminder of everything broken in this world.
That's not what I see. When I look at you, I see a genius. A brilliant mind that could change the world.
Change the world? That's impossible, and you know it. You're unbearably naive. Hope doesn't exist in a world like this.
His eyes shut.
I've grown tired of it. I can't take more of it, Al.
If hope is such a distant thing, then we'll reach for the sun. We'll pierce the heavens. We'll make the impossible possible.
Al then lifts his gaze to the gray sky.
If the world is so dark, if you reject such a cruel world, then start with yourself. Be the sun, Roche. Be the one who lights the way for others.
He looks back at Roche, smiling.
I want to change this world, and I need you with me. I'm going to find the 10 rings of kingship. I will become the wise king, and together we'll change the world.
You're insane.
Probably. That's why I need someone smarter than me to keep me alive.
He stretches out his hand.
So, what I'm really trying to say, Roche, is, will you join my guild and help me change the world?
Roche looks at the rope in his hand, then at Al. The rope falls. And that was the moment Roche's life changed forever. Let us move further into the future. The Blazing Phoenix Guild. Years later, the scene shifts from a cold memory to the warmth of a lively guild. Fiery lights flicker against stone walls. Laughter and clanking mugs echo through the room. The smell of spiced meat and old wood fills the air. A stark contrast to the biting winds of the frozen north. Al stands over a scarred oak table. Sleeves rolled up, eyes bright with unshakable conviction. Before him lies a map of the cursed continent, the Black Plague, marked with ink, charcoal, and ambition. Lines trace hidden ruins, forgotten roads, and whispered legends, all leading to the fabled wise king's treasures and the 10 rings of kingship. Beside him stands Roche, now a man, whose black hair falls neatly over sharp eyes. Though sleeplessness still lingers beneath, the pallor of his skin has softened with time. Ice crystals faintly dust his knuckles, a quiet reminder of his bloodline he refuses to let define him. Roche scans the map, with calculating precision.
Here, this mountain pass. If the rumors hold, the ruins lie within, but the path is warded. Old curse magic, the kind that doesn't warn you twice.
Al grins and slaps his shoulder with a friendly thud.
That's why you're here, my friend. You see what I would miss.
Well, I do try to keep you alive.
Back to the present. The memory fades. The wind returns. The icy hall groans. Roge stands motionless, his hand still outstretched. Then he thinks to himself.
I almost didn't make it.
He takes a deep breath.
All those years ago, I stood on the edge, ashamed of my cursed blood. But that idiot, with stars in his eyes, found me. Al didn't save me with words alone. He saved me with madness. The kind of madness that dares to dream.
His eyes close.
I remember now what pulled me back, what gave me a reason to keep breathing. Not revenge, not justice. Hope. It was hope.
His eyes open, and he places his hands on the gate's handle. Then he thinks to himself,
This world is still cruel, still dark, but I'm still here. Because one fool believed I could be more than my curse. And now, I believe it too.
he leans forward. Then he whispers under his breath.
Al, when you become the wise king, you'll need guidance.
Then he looks up with blazing conviction.
So I'll be by your side, as the wise king's advisor.
The gates open. A gust of frigid wind escapes from within. Laughter echoes faintly. The laughter of the Ice King. But as Roge steps forward, he doesn't face his father. He faces himself. A twisted reflection, a version of himself, warped by the curse. Frozen skin veined with frost, sickly pale eyes, and jagged shards of ice that form a crown. Its sickly grin is a mockery of Roge's own, his fear, his shame, his demons. He must face them now. But he is ready, and he's no longer alone.